This is something that has shocked the global athletics community, the surprising and unexpected performance of Jamaica in the 2024 Olympics. For a nation renowned for its sprinting dominance, this year's results have left many questioning what went wrong. It was a series of unfortunate events. Let's break it down. The 2024 Olympics was not what Jamaican athletes or their fans had envisioned. Known for their dominance in sprinting events, the Jamaicans were expected to shine, especially with stars like Shelly-Ann, Fraser-Pryce, and Shericka Jackson in the lineup. However, this year, things took an unexpected turn, with injuries, mishaps, and poor performances derailing their chances. It led to what many are calling a SALT 2024 Olympics. Jamaica's performance this year has been its worst in Olympic sprinting since 1972. With just 2 medals in all sprint events, the contrast to previous years is stark. There were no Jamaicans in the men's 200-meter final, and the men's 4x100-meter relay team failed to qualify after a disappointing run in the heats. For a country that has long dominated sprinting, this was a bitter pill to swallow. To put this into perspective, the last time Jamaica won only 1 sprint medal was during the 1972 Munich Olympics. For a nation that treats sprinting almost as a religion, this year's Olympics has been a source of deep reflection and concern. The disappointment is palpable, not just among the athletes but across the entire country. Interestingly, while the sprinting events were disappointing, Jamaica has found unexpected success in the field events. The nation secured 4 medals in this category, with standout performances in the shot put and discus. Rajendra Campbell earned a bronze in shot put, and Roger Stona claimed a gold medal with a record-breaking throw in discus. Stona's success is particularly noteworthy, as he has hinted at a potential career shift to American football, which could mark the end of his athletics career. The question on everyone's mind is whether this year's performance is a sign of a permanent decline in Jamaican sprinting. The injuries that plagued top sprinters like Elaine Thompson-Herah, Shericka Jackson, and Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce played a significant role in the outcome. However, it's important to note that these athletes are all now in their 30s, raising concerns about whether Jamaica's dominance in sprinting might be waning. There is hope for the future, though. Young sprinters like Tia Clayton and Brianna Liston, aged 19 and 20 respectively, have shown promise. Clayton, who clocked a semi-final win in 10.89 seconds, seemed poised for a medal in the women's 100-meter but faltered in the final, finishing 7th. Despite this setback, these young athletes have the potential to carry Jamaica's sprinting legacy forward, but it may take time for them to reach the level of their predecessors. The men's 100-meter event also saw disappointing results, particularly for Oblique Seville, who ran a personal best of 9.81 seconds in the semi-final but couldn't replicate that speed in the final. Kishane Thompson, another promising sprinter, came close to victory but missed out by a mere 0.05 of a second. Despite these setbacks, both athletes are young and have the potential to bounce back in future competitions. One factor contributing to Jamaica's struggles this year could be a lack of cohesion within the team. Unlike previous years, where the athletes trained together extensively, there was talk of insufficient practice as a unit. This lack of synchronization may have played a role in their poor performance, particularly in relay events. Adding to Jamaica's challenges is the rising dominance of the United States across almost every track and field discipline. The U.S. collegiate system, combined with a new generation of coaches, is producing a steady stream of world-class athletes. This trend is not just benefiting the U.S. team, but also athletes from other nations who train in the U.S., putting additional pressure on countries like Jamaica. World Athletics President Sebastian Coe commented on the situation, noting that sport is often cyclical. He pointed out that similar concerns were raised in other nations during the peak years of Usain Bolt and Asafa Powell. Coe's remarks suggest that while Jamaica may be going through a rough patch, it doesn't necessarily signal the end of their sprinting prowess. Asafa Powell, the former 100-meter world record holder, remains optimistic. He believes that while the world is accustomed to seeing Jamaica win, this down period might actually lead to greater appreciation for their future successes. Powell's words provide hope that this year's performance is just a temporary setback. With the older generation of sprinters nearing the end of their careers, the focus is now on the younger athletes to step up. The transition period is always challenging, and while the new generation has shown potential, it may take time for them to consistently perform at the highest level. This year's Olympics has highlighted the importance of preparation, team cohesion, and the need to adapt to changing dynamics in global athletics. Jamaica's experience serves as a reminder that even the most dominant nations can face challenges, and that continuous development is essential to maintaining success. As we look forward to the next Olympic cycle, it will be interesting to see how Jamaica responds to this year's disappointments. Will they bounce back stronger, or is this the beginning of a more prolonged period of struggle? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: Jamaica's sprinting legacy is far from over. As we wrap up, let's reflect on what we've discussed today. Are we witnessing the end of Jamaica's sprinting dominance, or is this just a temporary setback? What role did injuries and team dynamics play in this year's results, and how significant is the rise of U.S. dominance in track and field? Finally, what can we expect from Jamaica's next generation of sprinters? We'd love to hear your thoughts on these questions. Do you think Jamaica will reclaim its spot at the top in the next Olympics? Share your opinions in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and remember to keep the sports spirit alive.